Hey guys, this is Gloria. I am back to show you guys another design team project for AlinaCrafts, AlinaCutle on AliExpress. The first thing I'll show you are these little gems. I did share these in my design team package, but they're so pretty. So I used some of these on my project. I also used this banner die. This is one of the this wasn't from the new release, but this is in her shop, and it just makes this really cute banner. And if you can see these little swiggly lines, those lines actually cut out from the banner, and you'll see that on my project. This is an older die that she had in her shop, and if this die is still available, I will definitely link it down below. But this one has like shrubbery and some vases in here. This is a really cute die, and these are some of the cuts right here. So I use that one. I also use this particular die right here, and I use the fence piece. And this fence piece is awesome, guys. It cuts out so well, and look at the detail on that fence. I love that. So I did use the fence out of there. This is also an older die set, and it makes a storefront. I use this piece right here out of the set. And again, if this is still in her shop, I will link it. It also has a little cash register, a window, and a door to it. And I also use this door right here as well. I use this die right here. This is a bag topper die that she had a while back. I'm not sure if it's still in her shop, but if it isn't, I will show you or explain to you another way to use something similar to this. But this is the one that I used, and it has this score mark right here. Actually, no, I think I used it as a bag topper, but I think that this was to hold a gift card as well inside of a card. But anyway, if it's still in her shop, I will link it down below. And then last but not least, I did use the house die cut at again. This is the rough piece with the little decorative piece right here, and this is mostly all of the other parts to the house. So I will start off by saying, when I shared with you guys my house that I created, which this was the first one that I made, and this was back during Halloween time, right? And this one I created and even put a tea light, and I'm not sure if you can see that light up, but there is a tea light in there, and it's actually lighting up. And I love the way that this one came out. And I love the fact that you can make all kind of different houses with, here's the side right here. You can make all kind of different houses using this die. And so this was for Halloween. And then I came back and I shared just recently, because she sent me the smaller house, I shared this particular house right here that Alina calls the spring house, and I thought that was really cute. That's a cute little name for it. But this is the little house that I just shared with you guys recently, and I was asked on that video, or there was suggestions from a couple of you girls asking if that die can fit a toilet, not toilet paper, but a Kleenex box. It cannot fit a Kleenex box because a Kleenex box is too large. The ones that I purchased are anyway. I'm actually looking around for the Kleenex box that I just had, and of course, oh, there we go. So I picked this up from Aldi today, and this is the Willow brand, and it's the facial tissue with lotion. And this box is, you know, pretty tall, and it's actually, if I put this side by side, my house, it's bigger than my house, as you can see. But I wanted to figure out if there was a way that I can make it work. You know, we always want to try to figure out a way to make it work. And I thought that that was a great suggestion that you guys had, to turn it into a toilet paper, or I keep saying toilet paper, but a Kleenex box. And so I did just that, guys. I turned it into a Kleenex box. So I'm not going to do the tutorial on this video. I'm just going to kind of walk through and share with you guys how I actually created this one. So this is made using the smaller die set that Alina just sent to me. And as you can see, I used the Maggie Holmes paper. I also used the digital from Webster's Pages to put the little bow on the door. Here's where I put the little fence, and here are two different planter boxes with some little planters coming up on the side. Here's where I use the little awning on the front, and then that's the little banner, and here are the little stones that I showed you guys. I also put this little acrylic heart up here, and this is from Dear Lizzie, I believe it is. Here's how the roof looks. This is the part that I use to create the opening for the tissue to go, you know, for you to be able to pull the tissue out. And I'll show you again what that die looks like. So it looks like this right here. And so that is what I used on the top. And I just used the other part of the roof piece to make the little decorative little scallops. On this side, I just have just a simple window and a little rose here. And on the back, I don't have anything. And on this side, a window and a rose. So that is pretty much my tissue box holder. Now, I did not put a bottom on there, and I'll show you guys the bottom right now. I used 110-pound weight cardstock, and this cardstock came from Joann. It's a really thick, nice, sturdy cardstock, and that's what you're going to want to use for the base of your tissue box if you don't close it up. Now, you can definitely close it up and, you know, put your tissue down inside of here, close the box up, but then you'll only be able to use it once. You can also try repositionable tape on the bottom to put your, you know, your square right here on the bottom. And then that way, when you open it up and put more tissue in there, you can always close it back down. That's up to you. You can also just glue it on one side if you want, with a strong glue, a permanent glue, and then do the other sides with a temporary glue. It's totally up to you, but I don't even see the need to have a bottom to this because it sits well with no problem, and I really don't need a bottom to it. And the tissue does come out, as you can see. Love that. Love, love, love. So the way that I put the tissue inside of the box is, let me just bring back over my box of tissue. You definitely cannot fit all of the tissue inside of there because it'll be so tight that you won't be able to pull your tissue out. When you open up your tissue box from the side, and so like this is the top right here, and when you open it up from the side, it's going to look like this, right? Well, actually, it's going to look like this, because you're going to be able to reach in, grab the first tissue, pull it out the top, and then all the other tissues are going to come out the top. So this is exactly how you want your tissues to be when you put them inside of your box, as you can see. So it's the same way. I just took off enough, you know, just a little bit, not even a half of this, and I just stuck it down inside of my box, and I took that first, you know, I just took my fingers in here and took the first little sheet, and I just made sure I'd like press this tissue all the way up towards the top so I can catch the first sheet. And once I caught the first sheet, then of course all of the other ones are gonna come out of there very easily. So that's how I put the tissue in. And then I'll try to walk you through how I did the actual top part. So what I did first was I cut the roof part, okay? And, you know, this is just one die, and I cut it, and it has a score line in the middle. This one also has a score line in the middle as well. All I did was I lined up the score line on here and lined it up on the roof piece. I took a pen and I traced around where the opening was, right here. Just traced around it. Then I just took my scissors. I folded this particular piece in half, took my scissors and just cut along one side of this. When I did that, it actually cut both sides, right? Because it's already folded in half. Once I did that, I was able to just glue that right down on top of where my roof piece was. So it's the roof piece that I'm actually folding in half. So I'm tracing this part because it already has an opening. I'm tracing this onto my roof using a pen or pencil. And then I'm just taking my roof piece, folding it in half, and just cutting out this part right here. Really super simple. Or you can actually adhere this piece down on top of your roof. Make sure that it's all dry before you go to cutting it. And then just fold both these. Sorry about that, guys. So, yeah, what I was saying was you can actually adhere this particular die on top of the roof piece, and then make sure that it's dry before you cut it, and then just use where the hole is on here to just cut out the green. You know, my roof is green, so I would just cut out the green part. So whichever way you find it easier. So that is about it. That is how I created this little tissue box, and I love, love, love the way it came out. And I cannot wait to take this to work and sit it on my desk. I'm super excited about that. So thank you guys for the inspiration and for asking about creating a tissue box out of that, because I wasn't thinking about that. And also I wanted to do a special thanks to Carol, who is Carol Herlock here on YouTube. Carol just did a video where she actually did a tutorial on how to make a treat box, very similar to this, because she made one look like a bakery. It was gorgeous, guys. I'm going to link that video down below so that you guys can go over and check her out and just let her know that I sent you guys. And that is about it. So as always, guys, if you have any questions or comments, just leave them down below and I'll get back with you as soon as I possibly can. Take care, guys. Bye.